Hi, air signs. I hope that you are doing fabulous. Welcome in. I need to clean this screen, so I apologize. Let's clean our eyes real quick. I forgot to do that before I started the camera. Welcome back if you're returning back. My name is Shannon. If you're new, please go down and listen to the video down below and tell you who I am, what I'm about. It's very intense here, okay? And if you choose to come back, then you do. Otherwise, thanks for checking me out. If you do stick around and you get offended and you don't go listen to who I am, then that's on you, baby doll, okay? I'm not going to apologize for who I am, so I just want to throw that out. Also, you can go to the, I forgot to tell this in the other reading, in the water reading, but if you go to the earth reading, I just give a little personal apology there. If you want to hear what I have to say, then everybody's under the sun, and I believe that the earth, it's an earth sign now. I think we just came out of Cancer. Anyway, if you want to take a look at the earth reading, then I just have a little personal thing to say to everyone and all of that. So let's get in here. We're going to look at the last 24 hours, the now, and the next 24 hours. I could be speaking to your cross watcher at any given time. It's for you to figure out where these pieces go. If this is not your story, then you are looking at energy that you could just be getting a warning about some stuff, okay? Never, ever, ever go running off with something and going, oh my God. Okay, that's going to get you in trouble. Either something's already been dealing with your spirit and something's going to come out and it's going to confirm it. Prophecy is about a confirmation, okay? If something is hitting your knower, but you still can't put your finger on it, I ask you to just set with that. The Most High is allowing you to feel a certain way for a reason, for direction's sake, whatever that is. Some of the stuff you could not know about it, but something's just, it feels like, okay, well, this is hitting me this way. What is this, God? And he could be revealing something to you, and he will continue to unfold it. But please just don't get up and go, oh my God, and speculate stuff. Boy, that will get you in big trouble. It really, really will. But anyway, I feel like I just needed to say that to somebody. Otherwise, this energy is for you to look at, and some of y'all just need to pray about some stuff, because people are right in the middle of this stuff. The Most High God don't just bring stuff out for nothing. We all have a part here in this work that is done here on this channel, whether it be you standing in the gap for somebody, or you're the upright person, something's happening to you. It's good for you to know that other people are tuned in here praying for you then. Otherwise, you're the creep, and you turn from being a creep, or get off my channel because you ain't gonna like me. Because it's real intense here, and we all want people to just come up higher wherever they're at. Just come on up higher. Let's stop fighting. Let's just get up in here, and if everybody's got their eyes on the Most High God, everybody will find the truth. Everybody will find the truth. What do you want to bring out here for the last 24 hours, the now, and the next 24 hours for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? All right, we have somebody trying to get their balance. Now, there has been something that is coming out today around carpentry and, construction, stuff like that. We do see a person going up and down on the ladder. I will say that there's been acting energy that has come out today as well, and there is a curtain here. And so maybe you work on stage, or there is something going on somewhere. Something's happened behind the stage. I don't know what that may be alluding to entirely, but we do see somebody like that here. This is about back and forth, getting my balance. This could be a secret physical exchange that happened also for some other people in the last 24 hours. There was a decision here, and somebody's got a mask on. For some of you cases, maybe somebody was undercover for positive or negative reasons for any given person. The Two of Pentacles is here in the past 24 hours. The now is the Queen of Wands, a very passionate, fiery, spiritual individual. If she's upright, she will touch heaven. She'll get up, she'll know her God, and she will move upon whatever she get the download about. Very passionate. In the negative, one of her meanings is a witch. In the negative, she is a prostitute. She is a ditch. The Most High calls prostitute ditches. and you don't know there's death at her house. And just a second ago in the water reading, in this section, there was death there, and that death card actually does have a meaning of secret sex. And so those people are in that negative energy. She's also the other woman somewhere as well. Whether she be upright or not, you guys are getting the Queen of Wands, or you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. She's also a card in the deck that somebody's attractive to somebody. Somebody's attracted to this energy, whether it be upright or not. It's going to go that direction for any given person. The next 24 hours, there's a perversion here. And we do know that because there was some thievery and some nonsense that was showing up here. So the veil can take you back to the flesh. So can the curtain, actually, I want to say. But it represents somebody sitting here acting like I don't even know what you're talking about. Or I'm pretending I don't even need to make a decision here because I don't even know what you're talking about. Somebody's a liar here because a liar has showed up in like 3 of these readings, and somebody does know some stuff. And they're hiding behind a veil, and they're acting like whatever. And the most I said, he's going to get the last say of some situation. At the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. There's third parties out here attached to some stuff. Something social is going on. Most I brought it out really big today in wording and with the movie star stuff and stuff like that. He brought out social media as well. Just great big stuff. But there's a perversion here, folks. And somebody had a mask on here in the last 24 hours. And whoever's going to get up and take action in all uprightness, then fine. We get decisions on both sides of something that's going on in the last 24 hours and the now. Let's take some more energy here. Show me the 2 of Pentacles, please. Your soulmates are here. The most I said to get up, talk to your soulmates. Okay. So we have the 10 of Pentacles in the last 24 hours. That's a commitment. That's large sums of money. Somebody took something out or put something away. For some people, it was thievery. For some people, it was for something sexual, because we have the Ace of Wands can be a sexual card. There's a dragon in the fire. There's a dragon in the fire around the sexual matter. And because something that was perverted here and somebody else's reading, okay, there was a sexual ordeal that had a perversion around it. The 7 of Wands, getting up in here and, jumping over what you have to get a victory. It's a victory card. If somebody pushed through something, then they did. Otherwise, there could have been a sexual attack here going on. Since the death card is here and there were secrets around that. And then the head of something is here. All right, the Emperor, which represents war, and he is a great protector if he's in the upright. And we got FBI energies here as well, and somebody was undercover on something that was going on. It's also something very inspirational here when you get the Ace of Wands, and the Most High is going to make something out for good, whether whoever the party don't like it or not, folks. There's something about a stretched carpet. So I am connecting with somebody that's connected to movies or something like that. And so like a stretched carpet, or I had something red come out. And so I don't watch TV or anything like that. I'm just not a television person. And so whatever's coming out on my table today, and somebody is connected with the movie industry, and we had stardom all in this section here, and it's come out, a movie star came out in wording today as well. And now we have a word out here in the Hebraic language about stretching the carpet, and I had in wording something red. So if that's the red carpet, or somebody's walked the red carpet, or I don't know what that was alluded to, but I'm connecting with somebody that's here. The Most High is bringing something out. Whatever that has been in the past 24 hours, there was secrets around that person or those group. If there's a group involved in something here, okay? There was a consequence out here on this decision that was made around whatever that was. The 7 of Cups is a confusion, but it's like I choose whatever this is, and then I got to own it after I choose it. And somebody is going to own something because somebody is caught somewhere. Show me this Queen of Wands energy. That's incredible that that's coming out like that. That's incredible. What else you want to bring out here? There's bloodshed out here. Not only just because the death card is out here, it came out 1st degree murder. And the word is shed blood as well in the Hebraic language, the other direction of one of the combinations. That's incredible, Yola. You're showing that to me. Wow. Anyway, show me this Queen of Wands. Okay, this is a mischievous if you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. But this is a mischievous message. Okay? The Page of Wands in the reverse is mischievous stuff. It's a little lover message as well. So somebody's dealing with the ditch. Somebody's dealing with the ditch, folks. Something perverted's out here around your all's energy. There's dragons flying out. This could also be, somebody could be connecting with China out here as well, around some just in general mischievous thing that's going on in a very spiritual type of a way. Somebody upright on the upside of this may know about that's going on, needing to touch heaven because they know that there's something, there's third parties out here, so whatever that is. But if the Most High had come up and say he was going to get the last say of something, then he was. Actually, I think in the general reading today, we had out of country that come out in wording as well. So something around this Queen of Wands energy, either somebody's being mischievous for some people around this Queen of Wands, and for other people, this person's engaging in whatever this mischievous nonsense is about. Okay? Show me more information. Show me the communication, please. Or that's you showing up that way. Whatever that means. Show me more information. Somebody's kids out here. And the most I said in one of these readings, you need to have a talk with your kids, folks. You really need to have a talk with your kids. They're getting caught up. I'm hearing Disney. Somebody's being approached. Somebody's kid could be very talented out here, connected with Disney as well. Because I've seen the mouse come out, Mickey Mouse, that kind of stuff. The mouse card has showed itself a couple different times, even in the Ten of Cups. The mouse is there, and if there's some type of a connection there, then I guess there's some type of a connection there as well. I'm just going to bring it out because it's come through my spirit that way. Show me some more information. There was a producer that showed up in this spot just a second ago. The moon, somebody's secret's out. Well, whatever this is. It's because the moon is about secrets. It's out. If that comes out in the reverse, somebody's mother specifically, mother and child energy is here around something that has been very mischievous. Okay, either around your kid or around, because I had parents that also came out in wording just a second ago. Somebody's home and soulmates go back to the moon. Somebody could have some fear going on right now as well, because the moon can trace you back to fear. It's the Tzaddik in the Hebraic language, and it represents a couple different things. Upright, righteous, and humble in the upright of the moon. And it represents, I'm laying down, honey, and I'm chasing you in the negative. It's got like a military talk. We have the emperor out here. He represents war, and we see some type of an attacking warrior. All right, and secret wars are going on all day long as well, around people's homes. Okay, so just in general, somebody's got a secret that's out here in the now, around something that has been mischievous or hidden around a message here. If somebody had to be sneaky with this in the negative, because of this nonsense that's going on, then find something though is known about it though, or it's known that somebody's emotional or fearful of what's been said as well, is also what I'm getting with that. There's the King of Wands. There's a match out here. There is a match out here. The spiritual people out here. Same energy with the Queen of Wands. As well. And for some of you all, somebody dresses like a woman and they're really a man. And for some of you all, they dress like a man, they're really a woman. I'm going to read it that way because we have a perversion out here, and the Most High has addressed that in 2 different of these videos today. Okay, so whatever that's about. Show me this 2 of Swords. Show me the 2 of Swords for the air energy. And for other of you, it's not a same-sex issue. It's just somebody's got a secret around a little lover out here, or whatever that is in the now. These are people, the cards, though, in the deck that are known somewhere. Somebody is very well known somewhere. Like I said, I'm picking up on the energy real big today. Show me this 2 of Swords, please. The King of Swords. He's also a professional card as well. He's also an authority figure. Somebody's ex is out here also. The King of Swords, he's just very calculated. Give me the facts. Okay? And so obviously we have FBI and stuff like that here And if he's upright, he's gonna get down to the bottom of it. And you're gonna give him the facts, and then he's gonna cut something out because he ain't gonna deal with this perverted stuff. He's sharp. I'm 10 steps ahead of my job here, what I'm doing. Otherwise, if he's not that person, for some people, he is somebody who's very mental and's got a perversion around them, and he's very cold as ice, and he's lost his soul, and he don't care, and he'll cut you, okay? And we also have somebody, so there is an intimate relationship. There's also a blessed union around somebody as well. We have a match out here somewhere, and if somebody else has got a perversion around that, or they're also, because I had the competition card also come out today, and if somebody has a beautiful, perfect match out here that matches spirituality, but there's a perversion around because there's another person that either likes the same sex of your connection, or your ex is still connected to you some way, and there's not a perversion that way, but there's just some type I'm still hanging on to you, then there's something out here, but there's somebody acting like I don't even know what you're talking about, and they do know. They do know. Somebody's got something where a mask is behind this thing, and secrets are known now, and they're being questioned here, and somebody act like, well, I'm not going to answer your question if this is authority. They do know authority. They do know. They sure do. There's a decision being made out here. They do know. Yeah, there's the victory. There is going to be a victory, folks. Most are going to say, he going to get the last say of the thing. God. Oh my gosh. And he ain't going to go the way of a perversion. He just won't do it. So anyway, whoever the King of Swords is for you, and the outcome is around a decision, and somebody else won't make a decision, that is your decision. If you won't make a decision and you're going to pretend like something, that is your decision, and then the Most High will overrule that and get the last say is how it's going to go down. Okay? All right. And that is the truth. There is a liar involved somewhere. Well, it's come out today. We know it. We do know it. There's a liar involved. That's why they sit here in their perversion. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just going to pretend. And I don't think so. There's a liar involved, and somebody knows it. This King of Swords in the upright would know it. Somebody's secret's out about some stuff. Social. It's going to be social about it because that's a social card, and so is the Six of Swords, or Six of Wands. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty. Before honor is humility. So do whatever you got to do. These are two hothead cards in the negative of this energy. That's the Emperor. Blowing up. And you go ahead and blow up. There's destruction there because Most High God said in the earth reading he was going to destroy a wicked party energy. And some people are being destroyed anyway, and they're going to go to jail because Most High said their stuff's caught. Somebody's gotten murdered out of some ordeal, or they're still trying to do it, or it's known now because they've communicated it. I don't know. Somebody's in trouble. You'll go sit down in jail cell for a long time, whatever this stuff is about. Something connected with the gas station or travel energy is also here. I'll read this one last. That's incredible. Today on the general reading, he was bringing out the word a chamber. A chamber is here, which we had a judge that came out in wording as well, which take back to these chambers and stuff, a secret room, a parlor, something like that. So that's incredible that he actually had my hands literally find that word because it came out in the tarot as well today. It says the Most High is going to kill a wicked person today. They're being moved out of the way, okay, because they're perverted, folks. We don't want, the Most High says, look, I give you space to repent, folks. You don't want to, you're prideful, you're disgusting me. If you don't, take that time of repentance, and then there is no reason for you to even be breathing and taking up space and tax dollars and jobs for people that are going to get up in here and put their hard work in for my glory, he says, and you just want to come in and just bring stupid secrets and habits and grossness. What good are you to show up that way? And Most has to say he's going to kill somebody, then he's going to destroy somebody because they're haughty. They're destructive. Good. Thank you, Jehovah, for moving these people out of the way. We're grieved that they didn't choose your way, but it's got to be that way. You shake them to the ends of the earth like your word says. He's going to kill somebody. There's a jeweler out here involved in something. Well, there's a love situation also just going. You could be a jeweler, whatever that is. Somebody's got a match. Somebody knows that they're coming towards somebody with a match. Somebody else has had some freakishness around that today in these readings. And somebody don't want you. People, they don't want you. What are you going to do? Be crazy? I guess. You lose your soul, I guess. Somebody has a lost soul today because it came out. Somebody deals with facing fears and stuff like that. Well, the moon is here. Look, people, we are led forth in peace. Peace. If you don't have peace, you really need to connect with the Most High God. Okay? Making major progresses out here on something. Thank you, Jehovah. Secrets. Well, somebody's secrets, though, is out. A doctor is here. The King's Swords can also go back to a doctor. Suffering. Well, there has been suffering. Something around a dirt road. Maybe somebody was attacked down a dirt road, died down a dirt road, was raped down I don't know. Maybe you just lived down a dirt road. There's something about a dirt road connection. Now, the Most High says that when the land sins against me, he says, by trespassing grievously, then I'm going to stretch my arm out, my hand up on it. He's going to stretch his hand out up on the land because people are transgressing grievously. We have perverseness out here, folks. We have somebody who's wicked out here. The Most High is addressing, saying he's going to kill him now. Okay, that's huge. That should put a fear of the Most High in you people. I don't know. Anyway, some people don't give a rip about their creator, and they were just created for the day of destruction. They got a giant race Nephilim seed in them. Okay? Anyway, when the land sins against me, saith Jehovah, by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hand up on it, and will break the staff of the bread, and will send famine upon it, and will cut off man and beast from it. Though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they should deliver but by their own souls, by their righteousness, saith Jehovah. Again, nobody's going to save you and I except the righteousness that we choose to cleave to and be sincere with the Most High God. There is no other. God is conditional, folks. And a lot of people say, no, God loves all the time. Yes, and all the time he is good. And yes, he is. To those who keep his commandments is what the word of the Most High says. Understand? He is conditional. You just can't be a wildfire, whatever, and think that, well, God's just going to forgive me because he understands my feelings. No, he understands what evilness is, and he tells you to turn away from it, okay? And so, obviously, he's cutting people some away, and righteousness is being addressed because somebody don't want that. They're out. They want to stay in their perversion. He goes, because this is somebody in leadership here. The emperor is a head of something. That head of something showed up right here. We have kings out here. Okay, the Most High God tells us in the book of Daniel, he is the one who plants kings and uproots them. And somebody wants their kingship to be crazy and perverted, then the Most High said, wait a minute, only for a time. Only for a time, and then you're getting up out of my garden. Okay, and so somebody's, I guess, facing that. It's your choice, folks. Most High is getting the last say here. There's two that, I guess you got three that come up. The letter L. This just came out in the, I don't remember what, I think it was the water reading, which represents water. And there is something about, either form people, form places, cross sea. Like I said, we have China here in this reading. We had Russia come out in the other reading. We have war going on all over the place. But it is about balancing things and medicine. We have something about a doctor out here as well. It's also somebody who had a embarrassment. They don't want to get over it. They're sitting here going, I don't know what you're talking about. They don't want it. They don't want to face it. They don't want forgiveness. They don't want the grace. They're out. L. We have the letter E. It looks like a W and an M. I'll just bring that out here. We do have the M and the D. The MD is here as well. So, and the T is also in this reading. This is about somebody's friend. And whether you're beneficial or not, I don't know. Somebody's friend is here. There's increase, promotion, jobs, and stuff like that, and loyalty situations that are out here. And then we have the Urus, the letter U, but it looks like the N, the UN. This is a frenzy that has been going on, conquest, things like that. And we have something out here in wording that said that we're making major progress or something like that, that can making major progress come out in this card. And this rune has a meaning of just that, okay? Making progress. It's also a rune that talks about having courage. And somebody faces these fears, and the Most High God said, I command you not to be afraid. He commands you. Are you going to take the commandment of the Most High and put your shoulders back and say, Okay, God, you lead me, and you do whatever you got to do, and I'm yours, and you command me not to be afraid. Then you are my shield. And he did bring a shield out today in one of these readings as well. So anyway, these are the letters. Also the V and the W, and the pictograph of the nail looks like a Y here. So any of those letters, I would suggest that you would sit down with those letters, run this back, let the Most High give you words that even phonics of words. The Most High reminded me to remind you guys here that he told me one day, don't discard phonics. One thing about energy flow, it will manifest from the same energy space, but manifest in different ways for any given person. But it all comes from the same source of that one energy flow, and it can produce either positive or negative in any given way that the thing was planted there, or how you have to deal with it. But whatever you need to get out of these letters, sit down, ask the Most High God to give you some answers if you need some answers out here. This will come out. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take your last 3 cards here. This was a little bit longer of a reading than the others, but I don't put God in a box, so he can speak as long or short as he wants. We have the moon. Well, it's out here twice. This is a love and romance card in this deck. This is cycles. It's the sun and the moon and the stars. The sun and the moon and the stars. Wow. And the Most High God, he created it all. The sun and the moon. We have timing out here. We have an eclipse out here. We have day and night out here. We also have, the Most High reminded me that the sun and or the moon shall not smite you by day or night as well. He stretched the stars by his fingers. We have somebody that is in stardom somewhere. They are known. This is a fame and glory card. It's also a victory card. And then when the stars are out here, we have the red carpet stuff coming out here as well. So it is incredible. That's incredible. I just heard the Most High said, and I am going to get my fame. Yes, you are, y'all. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. This is a force. This is government when it also comes out here. That's incredible that the sun, the moon, the stars come out. We have the owls. And, the sun and the moon together in the Hebraic language represents a word. That the word is a molden image, and we are dealing with people that are in witchcraft and bowing down to molden images. And he said, you do that stuff, folks, you get a line of confusion. The owls can take you back to scripturally confusion. All right, otherwise, just outside of that, this is a card that talks about, let's have a little meeting. Let's take a little short trip and let's go somewhere and do something here. Okay, so whether you be upright or not because of all this energy, that's for you to put those pieces there. But there is some type of communication, and this is a social card as well. Somebody is very well social here in this reading. Until next time, folks, shalom.